First of all, I would like to start this video with a thank you note for all your love and support I have been receiving over the past week. Honestly, I cannot think of any other better way to start today's video. You are amazing, and your action, for example liking my video or subscribing to my channel, these are all motivation boosters I genuinely appreciate. And I will try to bring even more gameplays to you for different games as soon as I'm in better financial position to purchase those games. Thank you and lots of love to you. Now let's get on with today's video. I'm sharing my 1 week experience and gameplay of GTA 5 Grand RP. To start with, I downloaded this RP mod from Grand RP website. Link is in the description in case you need it. Next step is to install and register. That being done, I created my RP character and jumped right in the game. And my journey began from a hotel room just like rest of the Grand RP players. Now let's take a quick tour of my room. The closet, there's decoration on the wall, this is the bathroom. Well, all of this stuff is useless. Now let's get outside. There's the hallway. Across the hallway there is lift which will take us to the lobby, and then from there we can exit the building. Now after I exited the building, there was this very sweet lady who helped me to rent a scooter, and this scooter is very important, fellas, because it will help me to move between places. Otherwise it will take me a lot of time to go from one place to the other. Now I just needed to follow the instructions on the screen, so that's what I did. I started the scooter, then as per the game rules I went to the location for my first job. My first job was an electrician job, and it's actually a low paying job here, but that's what I was supposed to do. So I enrolled myself and got employed, and this was my first job, so I was pretty happy about that. And this job isn't that tough. I simply followed the instructions, followed the yellow dots on the map, and fixed any fault with these transformers. And after I was done, I returned my gear and went outside with some money in the pockets. And yeah, that was a great feeling, to be honest. The next instruction I received was to visit a postal office to collect something, and I was very much excited. I wanted to know what is it actually that I'm being offered. So in my state of excitement, I went inside, spoke to the postal master, and what I got was even a bigger surprise. It was a driving school exam. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought possibly I will get some goodie or something. But I hope this brings something good. Now this test was going to be the biggest scam of my life here. I mean, I'm broke and the system knows it, but when I go for this driver's license test exam, this guy asks me to pay an amount more than what I'm carrying in my pocket. I'm carrying over $300 in my pocket, and it's saying that I cannot take this exam because I don't have sufficient funds in my pocket. Well, that was a stinker. I was expecting to get the driver's license and go right away on the taxi driver job. So obviously I was desperate and disheartened, and suddenly I saw this guy running down the road and I chased him. I don't know why, but then this other guy came, kicked me, and I just fell off my scooter, and this guy pulls out a gun at me right into my face and demands money. And I was like, bro, I'm broke, I don't have any money. And this guy, he took pity on me. Literally, he took pity on me and ran off. To add salt to my wounds, I got involved in this brutal, horrible accident. And in that accident, I lost my scooter. It was up in the flames right at the moment of impact. Now, you can think about the state of my mind. I was lost in an unknown place. My scooter was burning. I had no job. And it won't be an exaggeration if I say that my mind was in complete disarray. And suddenly I saw a hope in front of me, a burger joint. So what do? I go inside, just look out for someone who can help me out with a burger, or possibly I can speak to someone about the job. And there was not a single soul, not a customer, not a person to serve the burger. And soon I saw a back door. I went inside, down the stairs, only to find out that this was not just another burger joint. It was a devil's kitchen. There was cocaine being cooked, there were counterfeit notes being churned out, and there were farms of weed in it. Now, all of this was quite alarming, and being a good citizen of the city, I did what any concerned citizen would do. I went to the police station to report it. Now, that's an interesting part because there was not a single police personnel to help me and listen to me. So next thing I did, I went to this government building and tried my luck there. I thought maybe possibly if I report it here, someone would help me. So I spoke to the security personnel and informed her about the illegal activities that I had witnessed. Well, she took note of it, but she couldn't help much because it was not her job to do that. However, she did help me out with $5,000. On top of that, she also invited me to join her family. And now suddenly, this bad day was turning out to be the best first day in this city. So how cool is that, right? So yeah, I accepted her offer and I was very much grateful for the amount she provided me. And there you go, I had money now to slap it on the face of that driver's license guy. And that's what I did. I went to him to get my driver's license. I was provided with a small vehicle to take my test, and let me tell you guys, this ride was so smooth. Never for a moment I felt that this vehicle is going out of control. It is the best car anyone can get for their trials and I absolutely love driving it. I cleared my test with flying colors and voila, there is one more supercar waiting for me. And I had to use this supercar. Of course, it's a rental car, but I had to use it to reach my next destination, which is a farming land. Think about it. How cool is that? I am driving a rental supercar to reach a farming land to do the farming. That's absolutely dream of any farmer, I think. Now let me tell you guys, this farming job is much better than the electrician job because it pays more. So I did what I am required to do. I enrolled for this farm job, worked on the land and left this place with quite some money in my pockets. Next morning, I went to the stock exchange building. Did you ask why? Remember I told you that I had joined a family? Now, if you have to do any task for your family or for any other family, you can visit this stock exchange building and pick up the task from there, complete it and earn cash. Simple, right? Now, I chose this task of selling a premium oil canister to a petrol station, and there's a lesson for you in it. Lesson 1. I ordered a cab to take me to the oil wells location, and this was my first mistake. Never take a cab from the center of city to the oil wells or to any other location for that matter, which is quite far away. From my experience, I was charged more than $4,000 for this one ride. And in the beginning of the game, that's quite a hefty amount. Lesson 2. I chose an oil well and began drilling the crude oil out of it. To make 1 unit of premium fuel, I needed 100 units of crude oil. This is very time-consuming process and took me about 35 to 40 minutes to complete this task. However, it is also rewarding as I made more than $20,000 simply by working here. Lesson 3. I created this premium fuel and ran from one petrol station to the other to sell it, but none of them accepted it. Why? Let me explain. Total capacity of petrol station is 100,000 liters and I had 100 liters of premium fuel. So I needed a station with remaining fuel of 99,900 liters or less. But it's very difficult to find any such petrol station. Luckily, the following day I was able to find a station with the remaining fuel less than 99,900 liters. One more tip, when you are selling your premium fuel, you have one canister of premium fuel, so type in 1 while selling it. If you type in 100 as in the liters of that fuel, it won't accept it. So type in 1 for 1 unit of premium fuel. By the time I completed this task, the deadline had already passed and I was not able to get anything for completing this task. So pick your tasks wisely. Now, the lesson for the purchase of SIM card or any other product. Make sure that you make such purchases from stores which are far away located from the center of the city. I have noticed that these shops offer very good prices on their products as compared to the shops which are in the center of the city. Well, that's all I was able to learn about this game in this week. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And once again, thank you for being with me in this video, and I hope to see you soon in the next video.